An eyewitness who claims she saw Prince Andrew dancing with his alleged sex abuse victim Virginia Giuffre, on the same night he said he was at Pizza Express, will testify in court. Shukri Walker has reportedly agreed to appear at the upcoming civil case in the U.S., where she will tell the court that she saw the Duke of York at Tramp nightclub in London back in 2001. Somali-born Ms. Walker, who lives in London, is expected to stand by a written statement she gave to the FBI, in which she said she vividly remembered apologizing to the Queen's son after standing on his foot on the dance floor, to which she claims he replied, "No problem." She claims Ms. Giuffre, aged 17 at the time, was with Andrew, while the royal says he has no recollection of meeting her. Andrew, 61, is being sued by Ms. Giuffre, now 38, in New York over claims he sexually assaulted her on 3 occasions. Ms. Giuffre claims one of the alleged attacks happened the night after she visited the Tramp nightclub with him. Alleged witness Ms. Walker said, Andrew, looked like he was having a great time. And he was with this young girl who was close to my own age, perhaps even a bit younger than me. The young woman wasn't smiling, it was the opposite of smiles, they were with the woman who had just been arrested, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Epstein. I will never forget the night because I was told this is a real prince. Andrew also wiped the back of his hand across his face several times, she claimed. The Duke infamously said he does not sweat due to a medical condition. A source with knowledge of development told the Mirror, Shukri is totally convinced she saw Andrew that night and is prepared to stand up in court to say so. Shukri Walker, pictured, also known as Shukri Muhammad. So far only one person has come forward to state publicly that they saw Prince Andrew dancing with Virginia Roberts in Tramp on the night of March 10, 2001. In August last year, more than 19 years after they allegedly shared the dance floor, a London businesswoman gave an account of what she saw. Somali-born Shukri Walker, pictured, also known as Shukri Muhammad, said she had decided to speak out after seeing the Duke's Newsnight denials. She told The Sun in a front-page exclusive story that she had also been in Tramp on the night in question and claimed to remember the Duke, and in considerable detail. In fact, she claimed she had trodden on his foot on the dance floor. Andrew had said no problem when she apologized. She reportedly recalled, he looked like he was having a great time, and he was with this young girl who was close to my own age, perhaps even a bit younger than me. Records suggest Ms. Shukri was around 28 at the time. The young woman wasn't smiling, it was the opposite of smiles. Ms. Walker added, they were with the woman who has just been arrested, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Epstein. I will never forget the night because I was told this is a real prince. Andrew wiped the back of his hand across his face several times, she claimed. Her lawyer told The Sun that they had offered her testimony to the FBI, but it had been politely declined. When approached by the Mail at her home in North London, Ms. Walker told us, I am a sex trafficking victim. She claimed journalists hadn't previously wanted to know her story. The Mail was then contacted by an American law firm which is representing Ms. Walker, as well as a number of Epstein's alleged victims. A spokeswoman for the firm said, she is holding off on any more interviews at this time. With the civil case being launched in the United States, she has let it be known that she is willing to testify and tell the truth. Her lawyer Lisa Bloom, who is representing several of Epstein's victims, last night confirmed her client's position, saying, Ms. Walker has already given her evidence to the FBI and been very consistent in what she has said. She had never been in the presence of a royal before or since, and so it was very memorable to her. If she is called as a witness, she will do her duty. A friend of the Prince Andrews last night said, Shukri Walker seems to be in a minority of one in her recollections. Tramp nightclub, which does not have either a back or side entrance, was a popular celebrity hangout and had paparazzi staked outside of its doors every night of the week. It is worth noting that not a single image of the Duke either arriving or leaving Tramps on the weekend in question has ever emerged. The Mail Online has contacted a representative for Prince Andrew. Ms. Giuffre claimed the royal also assaulted her in New York and on billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's Caribbean island. The Duke's claim that he did not recall meeting Ms. Giuffre came despite a photograph emerging of him with his arm around her waist at the home of his friend Ghislaine Maxwell. Andrew, 61, has consistently and strongly denied the allegations. It comes as a source close to the prince told The Times that by launching the civil case, Mrs. Giuffre has actively invited legal scrutiny of her own version of events. The source added, this provides an opportunity for the Duke's team to properly scrutinize the multiple inconsistencies in her narrative that have emerged over the years, and you can expect to see a rigorous defense of all her allegations. Another source said that the decision to bring in the Hollywood lawyer Andrew Brettler was a significant turning point in approach, and now the legal team will look to robustly engage and challenge the claims from Mrs. Giuffre in a bid to provide the Duke with a platform to finally clear his name. They will be looking to examine and dismantle the claims one by one, the source added. In light of his position, probably the best thing here would be a settlement to resolve it. It comes following reports that Mrs. Giuffre's lawyers have agreed to hand the Duke a copy of a release signed in 2009 after her settlement with sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. The Duke of York's attorneys will try to use the clause to exempt him from any fault in her claims against him, The Sun on Sunday reported. Ms. Giuffre's lawyers said the agreement was irrelevant because it only offers protection to lawyers, employees, agents and heirs. Her lead lawyer, David Boies, said he was happy to hand the document over to Andrew's team in a legal document filed in New York last week. Mr. Boies said, although we believe that the release is irrelevant to the case against Prince Andrew, now that service has been accepted and the case is proceeding to a determination on the merits, we believe that counsel for Prince Andrew have a right to review the release and to make whatever arguments they believe appropriate based on it. Andrew's lawyers finally acknowledged on Friday that the prince had been served with legal papers. He now has until October 29 to respond, a source with knowledge of the proceedings told the Mail on Sunday. The decision to bring in high-profile U.S. lawyer Andrew Brettler to fight the civil case marks a significant turning point in approach, and the U.S. team will be looking to robustly engage and challenge the claims from Mrs. Giuffre in a bid to provide the Duke with a platform to finally clear his name. They will be looking to examine and dismantle the claims one by one. Andrew has less than 2 weeks to respond after being officially served with legal papers in Ms. Giuffre's civil case.